we enter the final one, and the final one get to do with very important information wey we wan make everybody draw their left ear now as we dey talk am. E get to do with that yamayama disease wey they call Lassa fever. E go be like say for like 2 weeks now, the thing don dey creep back enter inside obodo Nigeria, and e be like say somehow our eye too busy. We no dey put attention for that particular one. E go good make everyone dey very very safe now, because for different states for inside obodo Nigeria, we don dey hear different cases. E get people now when they dey under surveillance, meaning say that they watch these people with long stick to know wetin go happen to these people health based on say Lassa fever don dey go round. And the only advice I fit give everybody now na to ensure say if your body do you one kind, sharp run go hospital. We know say anointing oil dey work, but e go good make you know wetin dey sick you first before you begin dey anoint your head, your mouth and your chest. And most importantly, keep your environment clean, because na dirty na dey carry this particular disease come. We go notice say for some months now, we dey notice some kind flood when they happen inside our area, and some kind dirty when they come out from different drainages dem. E go good make people I go speak English, galvanize, that is come together. Make una buy rake, buy shovel, buy broom, begin dey clean una environment. Dey ensure say una dey dispose all this dirty dem. Keep your environment clean so that rat and other yamayama things when they carry this disease come, e no go carry am come. As we dey pray say make God keep us safe, e go good make we also dey safe. Remember, Lassa fever na very very dangerous sickness, and the thing dey kill. As we don't carry all these 5 stories come, you don't hear them. We believe so you don't digest them. What if we go advice now for you to carry it?
Yeah, so now only PDP go fit save Nigeria. Wetin I talk? Now only PDP, that is People Democratic Party, that go fit save Nigeria. Who they talking to on a former president, Oga Goodluck Jonathan, at the convention, the non-elective national convention of the PDP. He come and talk, say, with the way the country did now, and the only solution way, at least Nigeria go need to experience, way, at least they will feel restore things back to normalcy, the way it did before. Now, if they do it, if they elect PDP and to the ruling party in the next general election, he come talk, say, look, in as much as say yes, he try do it, he try cover up some loopholes, but he no see all the loopholes cover. But then even at that, say he do his best. Say in government at that point, say even try, they do overwhelmingly well. He can also talk, say all these elements of say talk, say corruption cases against the government, say all those things, say now big lies, all those things. Say if they make an even vex on top of them, all those false accusations where the current ruling party do it, put on top of them. Because say the only way we will do this thing, we they will fit at least get this thing now for them to elect a PDP in the next at least in the next election. We also hear from this and our former president. At least by the time we play at this video, we also get in comment, in reaction on top of at least what he talk about this particular issue. More go they come.
Within 2 years, and very ready for 2019. Even on the economic front, we provided focused leadership through institutional and sectoral reforms, which impacted positively on the fundamentals for growth, especially in the last 4 years of our time in power. The effect was that we tamed inflation at a single digit, maintained price stability, grew the economy to become the largest in Africa, with a GDP of over $500 billion, and the number 1 foreign direct investment destination in the continent. And I read the papers, and people always want to diminish PDP. It's difficult to beat us. You cannot beat us. And I tell us PDP members that from the days of Obasanjo through the days of Yaradua to Jonathan, we have done well.
Yes, now the video be that, and just as we also outlined, now everything at least happen under in government as president, now he also outlined, say at least PDP in their own time as leaders, say they actually do that is very, very well. Say in fact, with the present reality, with things where they go in the last 2 years, say it don't show, say some people through somehow they not actually deserve to be rulers. Say the only people who go fit actually step into the shoe right now, step into the shoe in the next election and also address this matter now the People's Democratic Party.
From that particular story, make we enter another one when we say Alhaji Atiku Abubakar, former vice president of Nigeria, 1999 to 2007, come talk. He don't come and talk, say, an eye for an eye will make Nigeria blind. make we look the principle of an eye for an eye. Make we break and make everybody understand. An eye for an eye now, do me, I do you. If you do me bad, I repay you with bad. He don't come out, come condemn those when we say they give quick notice and counter quick notice inside the border of Nigeria, especially the purveyors, I go speak English, the purveyors of hate inside this our country. He come and talk, say, all this talk about where are you from? You are from the north, you are from the south, you are from the west, you are from the east. Say a problem when they cause wahala inside the border of Nigeria, because he come and talk, say, all of us are children and brothers and sisters of one great country, Nigeria. Our papa na Nigeria, our mama na Nigeria. Everything what they do inside this country now based on Nigerian things. And we suppose they think of Nigeria first and they move this our country forward. He come and talk, say, make government begin to act right. Those people, when we say they use some kind of mouth, they talk bad thing, make them punish these particular people, so that those who want to learn from these bad people go know, say, government no go take any kind of thing lightly. He come and talk, say, and the work when we say some joint body there, when we say they are working to sanction media houses, that is television and radio, when we say you get the kind of things when some people they come there, they talk, whether not through phone call or whether not through news or message when they pass, say it did very, very well. Now this kind of thing made they focus on. People for inside the border Nigeria come and talk, say sometimes it go good. Make we leave the messenger and focus on the message. Because if you check stations when we say they show international news, fight no they lead anybody to anywhere. There is no progress or success that can be recorded for where confusion dey. So it go good make we as Nigerians, even though we dey get quarrel, just like brothers and sisters of the same papa and mama they get, make we sit down and make we settle our differences. Now why Alhaji Atiku Abubakar come and say an eye for an eye will make Nigeria blind. Make we rush enter inside this break. When we go this break, come on, we'll give you 4 and 5. Throw our phone lines open without wasting time, make you call. Talk your mind and stay concerned this matter based on Ask Edey. Hot when they come back. No go anywhere. It gets one very important one we supposed to chook eye on top. It get to do with waiting. The former President Olusegun Obasanjo come out, come talk as they concern young people inside the border of Nigeria. He don't talk and say, as it dey like this now, it dey very, very clear, say, the old people, when they occupy all of the top positions for government, they're not ready to give anybody chance. And this is not the time for the youth to wrestle power. To wrestle means say to collect them by force, by fire. And he don't come and talk say, not be through gun, no, not be through blow, but now through the fact say all of us go calm down, think, provide solution to the problem of Nigeria.
They ready.
Consider as we go take select the right person when they're qualified and capable of leading Nigeria. I go speak English. Out of the doldrums when we find ourselves, meaning say the difficult situation when we say we don't enter. He come out, he give examples of other countries. Emmanuel Macron of France. He even talk about the 24-year-old when we win election for Kenya. When we say no even put one single poster, he come and talk, say go good as young people. Make we begin to think of how we go take seize this power and lead our country to greater height. When you call, you go talk your mind as they concern this matter. Former Vice President Alhaji Atiku Abubakar don't come and talk, say an eye for an eye, we blind Nigeria. He go good make we settle our differences rather than say we do this one, we do that one.
I want talk about this youth of a thing.
Okay, yeah, right on.
Our youth these days, they too like money. They like money too much. Roma, they call them Shegwari. If you do Shegwari for them,
But Oga, God bless. No, I don't think any woman be there when no like money. You think so that one be the focus when they stop young people from participating in the process? Because if they too like money, and we all know say those when the government for Nigeria, 99% now money they find go there. You don't think so we go to see more youth inside there?
My brother, the one I talked for money, once they say they want contest now, they see money, they don't forget where they come from. Once they come, they see the money, they don't forget where they come from. So, my brother, the youth, they go work hard. They go try to be honest to themselves. Not the money issue.
Another thing again, we see people when they talk with, we tell Mohammed lie, say his name every year. That's just saying the work. And you know, say Mohammed lie, name get us that lie of the people there. This is like this for the people that talk like too much. Something say the name called the popular. That one I want thing where I understand for that to talk. But that one again about Jonathan and the guy. They talk, they speak me when they talk with I like it. They say, yes, within the talk, you mean within the talk. And I think it, yeah, for their time, they try. Despite the whole problem when Nigeria get that time, 4 months, job.
Oga Valentine. Oga Valentine, see there?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, quickly, in respect to waiting Oga, the former president, Oga Jonathan talk, where he talk say, me PDP go do it, he go wrestle power. Shey you know also things say, at least if we don't look at present problems and don't also see say, yes, Nigeria, development, the way we seek for, we never really get that. Shey you know say time for us to tilt away, to move away from all this political power and say, okay, make we even think of people where we say, they don't even get, they get some kind of integrity. And political party where we know so they feel lead. Make them lead us, apart from these regular names who to the here.
And you know one problem with Nigeria is say campaign slogan now trusted and tested and trusted. If you have not been tested, they will not trust you for Nigeria. So for a new people now to come, it will take a long time. So you see they need all these ones where they like when TDP, they took in your youth more. What that time you say under TDP, many youth work as ministers. You understand that? Many youth get jobs within that time. So from there, like Labaramako, that time was one of the ministers. I think
from it then.
You watch that cabinet level, they will get 3 or 4 youth. Will do well.
Okay.
You understand my head? You watch this government, like, this all the people there and cargo.
So, Oga Valentine, you don't get very, very
Thank
clear.
You very
say,
much, Oga Valentine.
young people need to begin to participate for the process so that when people come and come talk, say, what do you get to offer? The person go talk, say, okay, oh, see this particular one I don't do. And it's very, very clear. Say, not be until you assume a particular position for government, now you go really show, say, you get work to do. The one when we say you don't do, whether now for union, whether now for the place where you dey work, so long as say you don't do work when we say people feel clap for you, say you try and you contribute meaningfully, it go good, make them give you opportunity. But like our former president don't talk, nobody go give you the opportunity if you not show interest. And even if you show interest, because of say these people, they feel say that they are better right, you go need to collect them by force. And like we talk, not be to fight each other, not be to kill anybody, not be to insult anybody. Now for young people to come together, believe me, say the problems wey we dey face, and if we do them well, we go enjoy the future. If we make mistake, now we go suffer for that future. Why not come together and try see how we go take we put person when we say he dey young and get the strength to fit tackle all these problems and find solution so that we fit move this our country forward.
Yes.
Now why young people need to participate for the process? All this one go come out of internet, they fight each other, they insult people who come from one part of Nigeria, they insult these people, they insult that particular person, they talk say nothing concern me, and now this one I they follow money team hashtag pepper them gang. I want to make money and oppress people. You go make money, you go oppress, you go come build first, come put boy because you dey fear say person go come miss I can't thief the money when we say you get. Why not do the country the way we say people go there gainfully employed, people go get work when we say go they put money inside their pocket, and all these rates of crime go reduce inside this our great country.
I believe
we begin to think they get sense.
One of the reasons why our former president come and also can't talk this one. Now more like a reminder, say now time for you to wake up, don't reach. Because we very much aware, say former president or they always come out for media, they talk about things where they happen for government. They talk about how national assemblies, people waiting for government, they take waste money, they chop money and all that. And say maybe they need to stop them. Say, waiting a lot of people they can't do that just can't occupy position without even showing that sense of leadership, without even at least carrying out that responsibility to them give us. Say it don't become so bastardized to the point where we say no let money people they do it, they follow rather than the sense of leadership. And I believe that now the reason why I don't come and talk say look, youth. Now to organize ourselves, by the time we organize ourselves, now if we get things right, take over leadership from this old people where they in charge.
We still dey discuss all the action to this wey we carry come from weekend, but it get to one be like say the PDP and the APC talk don't overshadow am. It get to do with Lassa fever. Whether you want contribute or not, we go just hammer on top of am again. Say it dey very, very important. Make we keep our environment clean. Audrey, they call us all the way from Lagos. Good morning and welcome to Acid Hot.
Hello.
Good morning, Audrey.
Yeah, at least I want to emphasize on 2 issues now.
Okay.
One is for Go BJ.
Okay.
Honestly, I like the man for one thing. I know they hide to talk at all, and they talk sense. So that talk, when they talk concerning the youth, we go all work together. Honestly, we have to support the youth and come out not the only money. If we agree, we talk with one voice. We collect power from their hand. That is number one.
Okay.
Number two, as waiting Oga Jonathan talk, the former president. Yes, they correct well. You know when they talk?
Will they hear you?
Why are you correct? You say, if you look at what they happened before and what they happen now, you gonna know say, I cannot believe that there's difference between A and B. So there's no need to waste much time talk on that one.
But Oga quickly. Oga they hear me?
Yes.
You they very much aware, say, under the leadership of Oga Jonah, at least the price of oil for international market that time, they very, very high compared to what they do now.
Yep, exactly.
And then they get all the resources to carry out work effectively.
Then do well.
So at least we get slight challenges under this government, we will understand. You notice at least gradually the government or they at least cover up their loopholes as well. The present government.
Boundary, I beg, if you like say you will call us back because the network.
This corruption with the talk, they don't do them before now. They don't fight them. So not be say they before. Even they don't fight themselves, they fight. So they know they fight opposition. And here we they select to fight. So that one not the corruption with the fight now.
Oga Audrey, thank you very much for this important contribution. You go good make we just emphasize say everybody, whether APC, PDP, any political party don't come out, come admit say if those went there for government or for position of leadership, not do what they're supposed to do. The good people of the country, when they're supposed to represent, they go suffer well. So we'll just continue to encourage them, irrespective of party. May they remember saying that the people now they serve. Make we enter inside Osun State, collect this one from Awelewa. Good morning and welcome to As Edey Hot.
Good morning.
Good morning, Awelewa.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning. We hear you.
Actually, what I want to contribute, my contribution on this program this morning is the thing where the former president talk about the youth.
Okay.
About the youth should do but all those old people, they are not ready to serve Nigerians. Not true at the end this morning. But youth, at least youth with exposure, at least can contribute to what we are currently facing in this country.
Okay, but Oga Awelewa, are the youth ready?
Of course, we are ready because we have some youths out there who are trying to make it up to that stage.
Okay.
And of course,
I beg, bring down the volume of the television, I beg.
Yeah, they are ready. Yeah, we youth, we are really ready. We are fully ready.
Okay. We don't actually get your point, Oga Awelewa, based on this particular matter. Thank you very, very much. And at least if you also look at the issue, still a reminder, you got a particular reason why the former president come out and talk this thing. Because if sincerely we get them capable youth to say yes, they then they in uniform, then they together say yes, we want take over power, we want take charge, we want step into the then you know we obviously come and talk this kind of thing. Now because I say we never actually fit hold our own ground, say we are ready. I believe that is why the former president talk this thing. Oga Ike, good morning. Welcome to As Edey Hot.
Come here.
Oga Ike, reduce the volume of your television.
Okay, the volume, okay.
Continue.
Good morning.
Oga Ike, good morning.
Oga Ike.
I beg if you get chance, call us back. We always talk, say make everybody reduce the volume of their television so that the full Nigeria go hear you and the thing no go dey bounce. Make we rush enter inside break. When we go this break, come back, we'll continue our discussions of the 5 interesting stories when they carry first inside Nigeria political boxing now. No go anywhere. When they come back, now still As Edey Hot. Welcome back to As Edey Hot. Haruna, the other of our telephone line from Warrior Haruna. Thank you for your patience. Welcome to As Edey Hot.
Good morning from Mina.
Oh, good morning, Haruna from Mina. We go correct
now.
Haruna,
good morning.
Yeah. What we are talking about, the PDP, they play their part, and their part has gone. And also, people should know, when you say change, in a change, you should expect so many things. Those who are using carrying our money inside Ghana must go. Now the money is not there to carry in Ghana must go. So PDP should allow these people to play their time. They finish their own. So thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much for your important contribution. You don't talk your mind and say concern this matter. You don't talk say time day to do your own and come out. Say the PDP don't do their own, they don't come out. Make we focus on this particular change when, in your opinion, won't bring goodness enter inside the border Nigeria. But we will ask ourselves this very simple question. The reason why it be like say somehow, the PDP still get mouth to talk. And because of say, if they look what they on ground today, they go still beat their chest. So now clarion call to all of us inside the border Nigeria and those when their political party to do everything whatever we do to use deliver on the promises of Nigerian people, so that people when we say we talk say they don't fail, no go come back on the get mouth again. Shagun, they on top of our telephone line. Good morning and welcome to Acid Hot.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Shagun.
Hello, Mr. Okubian Chukudi.
Would they hear you? Good morning.
Good morning, my brother. How's everything?
Fine.
This issue about the youth, it's very good to you to take the power as the former president, Obasanjo talk. Hello?
Would they hear?
They can take the power. Yes. The youth are capable to take it.
Okay.
You know, the only thing we did there, the problem, are you with me?
Would they hear you continue?
The problem we did there, we say, those people, the whole people, they don't go want to release the power. At all. That's the problem we face now. Did you hear me?
Would they hear?
The only thing where if we make this thing happen, this one where we say they go put their, when they leave, they go put their person where go take over. Or where we say that their children, everywhere where they say make the youth take over. You understand? The way they go take make where their people go there in charge. Now they go fight towards.
So Okashegun.
The thing, hello, are you with me?
Okashegun, may I ask you this very important question?
The thing where if it happen, where if we make this thing this substantial, where if we hold very well. Now if we say, if their sentence be passed, now you go make the thing they can't pay, they go run. Immediately they go leave the seat, I'm telling you. Now they run for. Even though when they say they execute this thing, say, Nigeria not be China, Nigeria not be China. I'm telling you, this you go take and pay. This one where they talk say, now you they corrupt. Say why about the Mr. God bless. When you talk say, now money you to the look for. Everybody look for money. I mean, so nobody.
That's so. Oga Shagun.
So Oga Shagun, you they talk say if for example, for those where they chop money, we come and talk say, now this punishment now we go give them. It go make them run and young people go enter inside government.
Well, let's say Oga Shagun, I believe you get that question which you could ask. We got somebody there with their telephone line right now. Good morning. Oga Wale, welcome to Acid Hot.
Good morning.
We greet you, Oga Wale.
Wale, please.
Wale, okay, then we go correct her, beg, no vex.
Thank you. Good morning. Yes. Thank God for your life, for this program. I really appreciate you.
Thank you very much.
God bless you so much in Jesus' name.
Amen.
Amen.
I'm really concerned about this program, particularly about the topic.
Okay.
I believe we need the youth to take the mantle of leadership in this country. Because all these are old generations have failed us a lot. They just come and disappoint us and tell us different lies and carry a commonwealth to the foreign land.
So
I've never seen a white man bringing their riches to this land.
Oga Wale, so how young people go fit solve this particular problem now? Former president don't talk say make we seize them by force. How we go through this process?
Let them just, these are youth to forget about tribal or religious sentiment and come together. Whether they are Yoruba, Hausa or Igbo. Let them forget about that and focus on developing their fatherland.
Okay, well, a very important contribution that you don't make. You don't talk and say, make we keep aside ethnic and religious and political sentiments and face the problems we say we face for inside our country. For a very long time, we don't talk and say, if we check the people where they suffer the problem of unemployment inside the border Nigeria, or the fact say schools no dey go no dey okay, or the fact say hospitals no dey work, na plenty young people, and e go good make these young people come together, look how dem fit solve the problem wey dey affect young people, and take am very very seriously. And we know say things like say we dey find money, some kind challenges wey we dey face, maybe you dey 25 years, you still dey live with your papa, work no dey, all those things na problems. But if we wan find solution to the problem of our great country Nigeria, so that everybody go fit enjoy inside this country, na time for us to come together. All these small fights wey we dey fight, for example, politicians go jam our head together, as young people go come begin dey fight ourselves, dey curse each other, papa and mama for internet, dey swear, dey do this, dey do that, I will deal with you, I will do that. The problems go still dey, I go speak English, they will still dey persist, and these people go continue to dey enjoy, dey enrich themselves, dey carry their children go abroad. Meanwhile our own schools here strike, schools no good, people no dey learn anything. E go dey very very important, like Oga Wole don talk, make we come together, set aside our differences, join hands together to move this our great country forward. Na the power of the youth na go fit achieve that one.
Yes, so we don't hear and finish, and them youth, at least a lot of them they watch us right now. At least if we in the last how many years, in the last decades, tens of decades, we don't talk say yes, we need to stand as one, we need to at least take charge, we need to, that youth are the leaders of tomorrow, and that leaders of tomorrow, we just sing our song, but we never see them come into reality. Then we go need to question ourselves and ask ourselves, where this particular problem dey, where this particular problem will they lead to us not seeing our own dreams, not achieving our own dreams, where it emanate from? We got Oga Andrew. Oga Andrew, good morning. Welcome to us today hot.
Kobe, how now?
We dey fine.
Now they try for this program.
Thank you.
Yeah, God bless you now.
And you too.
What thing happened before? Someone called before. Say the PDP man, that is the former president, should not talk like that. We should forget about PDP and focus APC. They should allow APC to focus on their job. I don't know how we reason in this country. With the way they happen now, some person when they okay, head correct, go they tell this kind of thing. We should have a vibrant opposition. So not besides they support PDP, but we should have opposition where we tackle them. It will make them sit up.
No, but Oga Andrew, just like you get your opinion, other people get their opinion. Yes. Just like the ruling party go do their own, opposition get to do. Make we not attack anybody, but we just place them side by side. With what the PDP do for this country, especially under the leadership of Goodluck Ebele Jonathan, because now he talk this talk. You think say that talk of say they don't ready for 2019. You think say now waiting they supposed they talk?
Yes. Now exactly they're supposed to talk like that because we don't marry two wives now. We don't see the one went better. So the thing when they there is say we should talk constructively. We should talk.
Very, very true. Oga Andrew, thank you very much for this important contribution. Make we dey talk constructively. Make we take this our final constructive caller. Oga Victor from Lagos. Good morning and welcome to As E Dey Hot.
Oga Victor, you did there?
Good morning, Victor.
We dey hear you.
I want to talk on the one ODJ talk.
Continue.
Then I like the way he talk. Yes, let the youth take the position of this country. Because if the youth take them, I think every youth will stop. There must be a stop of crime. All those talks, people, all those armed robbing, all of them will stop. Because I believe that if a youth take the position, then employment will be for the youth. Not the only all those big belly that wait for that. But no, if the hungry people take that post, they begin to create employment to every society, everywhere. That's what I want to contribute.
But Oga Victor, quickly, you hear me?
Yes, I
make you know say the challenges where would they complain about our country. Now central challenges where say cut across. If at the moment we get adult men will say they never really feel define solutions. Now youth go feel so okay if they step in, they will feel define that particular solution or that problem and where they affect us. She nothing say without addressing the key thing, this thing will still continue the way they continue.
Yes, if the adult cannot be able to define the problem where they do it there, I think that the way we see both the PDP and the AC now, youth is capable to define that problem.
Okay.
They're capable.
Okay.
That's what I want to contribute.
Thank you very much, Oga Victor, for that contribution. It's a youth, at least, by the time they step in, they will feel at least find solutions to the existing problem where our country they face. And what be this existing problem? At least for you to be able to stay employed, go get work. At least for development to cut across every region of the country and all that. Say by the time all these things don't stay in place, as a result of new ideas, as a result of vibrant ideas, as a result of fresh blood that don't come into the system, then who be the youth who go talk say yes, I won't go carry gun, I won't come to commit crime for the society. At least this looking at what we don't see so far. The calls on youth to rise up, don't they date don't they come up so often? And I believe this is that moment for you to also look in between this talk and also find out what their problems be, how they will fit take solve them, and also key into them, make them know how they will take at least ensure that they step into the system and address the issue of leadership by also getting themselves involved. Now the only way youth go fit do it, go fit answer problems to their own cause.
We appreciate all the people who called to contribute on top of our discussion today. Those who try connect, when it no enter, make una no vex, make una try again tomorrow. All those who connect and talk their mind, it is very, very important. We will continue to participate for this process. We promise you on top of us to carry the matter they come, they discuss and the way anything take be, and we go like leave everybody waiting. Oga Wole don't talk. Oga Wole don't talk. Don't come and don't talk. Say it go good. Make we set aside those things when we say now they cause confusion, because whether you like them or not, this person know they go my church, we know they worship for the same mosque, or now this party day, now that party day, now this ethnic group he come from. It not go address the problems of unemployment, insecurity, the fact that school no good, the fact that our healthcare na zero, the fact that our roads they bad, the fact that we don't get infrastructure. It go good make we come together, join our hand together and move this our country forward. As we hammer youth, it don't miss our elders them, say they don't get anything to offer.
Yes.
Make all of us join hands together. The wisdom of the elderly, the strength of the youth, and move this our country forward. Me and Nkubi go move this show to the end.
Yes.
Until we come back again tomorrow with another topic where they come up plenty smoke. Una bye-bye.
Una bye-bye till tomorrow.
To enjoy more of these our Ogbonge videos when you just watch, press this button to subscribe on top of our YouTube page. You go love am.